such a long while. Did everything but make you smile. Never said I love you. Didn't say I care. Now I need you everywhere. Stay, why won't you stay? Stay, why won't you stay? Stay, why won't you stay? I think about you every day. All the things you used to do and say. Girl, I need you by my side. Helps me feel alive. Stay, why won't you stay? Stay, why won't you stay? Stay, why won't you stay?
Hey, that was lovely.
I enjoyed that.
That was like, yeah, love that. That was like
Thank you very much.
Chris Rea meets soft jazz. That.
Oh, was it? Oh, hey, there you go. Who's soft jazz? Never heard of it.
No, it's
that like soft lad?
It's got a jazz feel to it, hasn't it?
Oh, very much so. Yeah, and
lovely.
I love that sort of. I once sat down with a guy who's he's the organist at the Liverpool Cathedral, the Metropolitan Cathedral, and he's also a voice coach. And I know him quite well, Phil. Sat down with him and said, "Look, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing." And I hit him with that chord, and he said, "What's that?" I said, "I haven't got a clue." And he said it was whatever it was, a C, 7th, augmented, 6th, 5th, whatever it was, because he's dead good like that. I said, "Is it really? I don't know what's that about like?" And he said, "I don't know, but who taught you that?" And I said, "Well, no one. It sounded good, so I said that's the one I'm going to use." And he said, "That's because you've never been trained. If you'd have been trained, you wouldn't do that stuff."
But that's got to me a feel of like sitting on a bar stool somewhere in a beachside bar in Spain and listening to that in the background. Oh, wow. Well, listen, I'm going to have to wind this off, Steve, simply because the show's going to finish. But is there anything else you'd like to tell us? I mean, what are your future gigs? We know how people can get in touch with you. Are you going to make a CD? Have you got a CD?
There's an EP in the making, but it's been in the making for about 4 years now because you just can't get around to doing it.
Oh, just do it. You should do that. Yeah. And then we could always put it on a playlist as well.
Well, I've got something, a recording, so you can have
great.
that recording, and then it'd be nice to come back when it's launched.
So before you go, do a jingle, because this will be played out.
But you can't do it to music.
We'll isolate it from our talk here. So my name is, and who you are, musician or whatever, and I listen to, right? Yeah. So it goes to here. Okay, so that's sort of all one. So, and then LCR, where the words matter most. Do you want to record that jingle for us? Just read it.
Just read it?
Just read it, yeah. My name is...
The asking you to do it to music was a joke.
Oh, right, okay. So my name is who I am there, and then today, and I listen to...
Yeah.
Okay.
You do it twice if you fail the first time.
Okay. Fail the first time. Failure's not an option.
Yeah.
My name is Steve Kahn, and I listen to LCR Community Radio online at www.lcr.co.uk and on my smartphone or my iPhone. LCR is where the words matter most.
Voice at the end as well.
Hey. Fab. Well, thanks for coming in, and that brings us really to the end of our show. Just to say that, how many more minutes have we got?
Just 1.5. All
right, just to say, it is National Poetry Day today, so get your poetry books out and read it, because there's lots on. I mean, you
could read one, Brenda.
Have I got time?
We have got a few more minutes, but
made up a poem.
Go on then.
Listen to LCR in your car.
You'll go far.
One day,
When we're on
Go far.
Go
next
Yeah.
April. Next April, we'll be able
only
to do that.
FM,
Yeah.
not on the internet. Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
here's a little one by John
Smartphones?
because I brought this in. Now, this is just something he wrote in Bay in Anglesey. The sleepy sound of tea time tide slaps at the rocks the sun has dried. Too lazy almost to sink and lift. Round low peninsula pink with thrift. The water enlarging shells and sand grows greener emerald out of land. And brown over shadowy shells below the waving forests of seaweed show. Here at my feet in the short cliff grass are shells, dried bladderwrack and broken glass. Pale blue squills and yellow rock roses, the next low ridge that we climb discloses. One more field for the sheep to graze, lie scarcely seen on the hottest of days. Far to the eastward over there, Snowdon rises in the pale grey air. Multiple lark song whispering bents, the thymy, turfy, salty scents, and filling in, brimming in, sparkling and free, the sweet serration of the incoming sea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Wow.
Yes. So thanks for
It's
listening.
amazing, isn't it? Music, songs are
Yeah.
poems to
Definitely.
music. So it's the same thing in one way and another.
Well, it's all expressing an inner feeling.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's all. It's
And
how
once
you feel
I
at the
think once you
time.
start doing it, you can't stop.
No,
Once you've started writing poems or singing, you can't stop.
no.
It could, because there's a guy called Tony Bazan who talks about having different parts of your brain, and we're all conditioned to use, I think, the right hand side of our brain. The left hand side is dead creative. We never use it. Once you
Yeah.
open it up,
Well, I think that's what school does, doesn't it? School sort of tends to,
yeah, it gets you in boxes.
drills you out of you, doesn't it, when it does. So next week we're going to try and get up an interview I did with the Metropolitan Police Commissioner, Jane Kennedy. So she talks about the future plans for this area and what's happening in Merseyside. And hopefully we're going to have Matthew Breen in, who was... Yeah, he's been in 2 or 3 times before. He's a sort of regular here, but he's taken a break after he's been George Harrison in Lennon, so he's going to come in and play some of his music. And it's the last show of the season, so we thought we'd have him in right at the end to play us out. And also somebody will be coming in from Stephen Twigg, the MP's office, to talk about the jobs fair at the end of the month on the 31st at the Devonshire House Hotel.
Devonshire House.
So that
Good
will be
idea.
very interesting. So, how much longer have we got, Dave? No.
Well, we're going to have to start playing our end theme
Any
in
minute.
about a minute.
All right, okay. Because we went over last week and we got our knuckles wrapped, so we're not going to do that again this week.
We're trying to
So
be
what
as
are you
careful
doing
as
at
we
the
can.
weekend? Are you going out anywhere?
Oh no, I'm actually relaxing this weekend, unless my mother wants to go and visit my auntie. She's had she wants to go.
What
go
about
visit
you,
her
Steve?
sister.
You anything planned this weekend?
I've got, again, same kind of stuff, trying to get my music room sorted out, but I'll also be playing at I think it's called the British Services Club in Williston on Saturday night.
Oh, well, just on your own. Do you have a band with you?
No, I'll play on my own most of the time, but sometimes I'll do a duo with Matty.
All right.
Matty Breen, the two of us,
really?
yeah.
He's a friend of yours?
Well, Matty, he's also
We
part
should
of the
bring you
acoustic.
together.
Oh, we do it all the
That'd be
time.
wonderful. We'll do that one day when we get an opportunity. We'll get you both in together because he's similar to you in a sense.
Oh,
His
yeah.
music,
I
isn't
learn.
he?
He says I teach him stuff, but I learn as much from him.
Oh yeah,
as he
he's
does from
lovely.
me,
He's
yeah.
such a lovely man. So that's it for today. Is it? Are we nearly at the end now?
We are approaching the end, so if we go to the end theme, we can talk over it.
So
And
I'm
carry
going
on.
to make my son-in-law's 40th birthday on Saturday, which makes me feel like killing myself. So
Son-in-law's
goodbye
40th.
from Brent McGrath
Goodbye from Dave
and
Knight.
Steve Kahn, who's
And
still
goodbye
with us.
from me.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.